There
We
was a
love hip
shooting,
hop.
a mob or alleged mob shooting that happened in Montreal, in Laval, all right, which is like right outside of the island of Montreal, or I think it's still on the island. Mad news reports on this shit right now. 8 hours ago, breaking news: several people injured after shooting at Starbucks in. Can I see the rest of the sentence? In Quebec. Technically, it is Montreal still. Let's see this news story.
We are following some breaking news coming in from Quebec. Laval, big suburb north of Montreal. Police confirm a shooting happened at a busy Starbucks location, that multiple people have been injured. It's not clear exactly the circumstances here, whether this was a targeted shooting or not. No arrests have been made. There's a massive manhunt going on. The whole area has been cordoned off as well. The shots came in at about 10:35 Eastern local time earlier today. Listen to this from Laval Police.
This morning at around 10:35, the 911 received several calls for gunshots around.
This guy's super French.
Around the Starbucks restaurant near the Highway 440. On scene, police officers discovered people with gunshot wounds. For now, I don't have any update on their health situation. This is still an ongoing operation, so we ask please to the population to don't come here to watch or.
This is and listen, this is a whole. This has nothing to do with the shooting. This is their only English-speaking representative that they have on the unit. Okay, it's not even like they got like 3-4 other guys on their squad or on whatever this division is that can speak up in English. There's like literally no bilingual officers. They probably this is in Laval. So is Laval super French? I think yeah, Laval is super French, right? They probably got all of the officers who speak French only, and they need one spokesperson. Yo, tu parles anglais, man. Okay, man. Okay, I'll do it. I don't want to speak French for you guys because y'all might not understand. Hey, François. Parlez à les gars, là. Parlez à les médias.
The population to don't come here to watch or to see the officers working.
Yeah, let us do our jobs is the message here. As you can see, it's a busy commercial strip with other restaurants there as well. Again, multiple injuries after this shooting that happened near a busy highway at around 10:35 Eastern this morning. Now, again, no arrests.
10:30 in the morning, bro. Holy, these guys ain't playing around.
Have been made that we know of, although police are also saying that there is no longer a public security risk. Let's bring in CTV News public safety analyst Chris Lewis, who at one point was the commissioner of the Ontario Provincial Police Force. Chris, thanks for your time.
My pleasure, Todd.
Obviously, we don't have a lot of details here, but we do have some. Your reaction?
Well, it's always shocking when something like this occurs, particularly on our side of the border. But ultimately, it does.
Don't do that. Like as if Canada is such a great country. We barely have any violence. Shut up, bro. Like some better than thou ass attitude. Like, shut up.
Don't predict that this is an organized crime shooting of some sort, but organized crime is very rife in Montreal, always active, and there's always tensions between different groups, so who knows? One of the reports that I saw says that it occurred in the parking lot. Others have said inside. So there's a lot more to learn here over the coming hours as police really sort out what they have and what they're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, Montreal, no stranger to crime, as you point out, and you well know, whether it's in the city itself or the suburbs to the north, like Laval, to the south on the South Shore as well. We have a map we're going to show for our viewers just to situate them. You see the island of Montreal there, Laval, the island just to the north across the bridges there, and that is where the Starbucks was located here. The fact that police, Chris, have said there is no risk to the public, but no arrests have been made, says what to you?
So let me just think about this for a second. All right, 'cause this is the Starbucks right here. This is the highway. So they could just pop off the highway. Here's the exit here or around here. Boom, bump off the highway. Go in there, run the drill, jump back on the highway, zoom out of here.
Well, that tells me
You ain't seeing these guys, man. They're like in Chateauguay or somewhere. They're not even. They're Miami. They're probably in Ontario.
is probably more of a targeted hit, and whoever perpetrated the hit is gone. If it was a gunman on the loose that they didn't know who it was and they anticipated it was just a random shooting of the members of the public, then they certainly have more concern for a continued event of some sort. So they probably have a good idea what occurred here. They're just not saying it till they're 100% sure.
Makes sense. What is the nature of this investigation? What's it going to look like here?
Well, right now they're interviewing all the people in the area, looking after the wounded, gathering any evidence that is there, whether that be shell casings, etc., videos from and around the Starbucks area, particularly interviewing witnesses, those that have been hurt, that can talk, others that saw it and stayed around to talk to the police, getting descriptions of persons, vehicles, anything they may have, and broadcasting that out. And then, of course, as they start and tighten things up and get more of an idea what happened, they'll update us and they'll certainly know what to tell their officers in the surrounding areas, what to be looking for.
Our public safety analyst, Chris Lewis, with his take on this story from the greater Montreal area. Thank you for this, Chris. Good to see you as always.
Thank you. You too, Todd.
Thanks, Chris. I want to go over to MTL just for a quick second. This is the new Reddit that I found not too long ago. They might have a little bit more information on what's going on here with this. There's some mob shooting shit, so let's see what I can find, and I can translate for anything I can help here with. Chef de grec de Chamadi, un cas abouti en public à Laval. So I guess this is the guy that they're looking for. So this is some Quebec news, so I'm gonna have to do any translations that I can. I'm not gonna act like I'm still like a French expert over here. Let me pull up the page here or the article, courtesy of La Presse. Is there a friggin' translation button over here? Probably not. Let's see here. Let me just get through a quick ad here, because I am not reading French for you guys here. Oh shit, they got the video. Holy, that's crazy. Hold on, let me just look at it quick fast, and then I'll play it for you guys, because I don't want to show a drill on camera. Oh shit! Oh, yo! Oh shit! Okay, I had to review the video first because this is real time. Sometimes a lot of times when it comes to these stories, I at least get a chance to go through some of the content first, skim through this, you know. But like when you guys give me these stories in real time, I can't just look at it and then next thing you know a titty pops out or like somebody gets shot in the head on camera. Like I ain't trying to get the channel fucked up, bro. But are they gonna show the ad again? Oh, come. This is why the internet is a bad place, because these websites, they inundate you with advertisings. So these are the guys coming in, and then you see how he starts accelerating? Because in the corner over here where my mouse is at, this is where the ops are at. These guys see the ops. They came into the Starbucks. Look at everybody else. They're just chilling. It's making my heart beat. This is crazy. And then they're going to run to the corner. And then this is the ops sitting right here on the couches, fam. And then let me just pull the screen over Cause Bumba Claude. Salute to Mary Smith _50. Yo, Jay Lee, trust me, my y'all. I'm actually showing it more. So right here, where I'm not showing, they're wetting up the place. Now I'm going to bring it back on the screen. All right, their ops are all on the ground over here now. Okay, what I couldn't show on the screen is the ops are trying to scatter from that corner in the Starbucks. Right? Am I on full screen now? No. Stop this. Let me double check my shit because YouTube has been acting wonky. Hold on, let me double check because, boy, I ain't trying to get caught open with this shit. Okay, we're good. Okay. Bruh. So, okay, at this point right here, their ops are scattering. And they have nowhere to go because it's like right in the corner. Bro, why would you, if you got ops like that, bro, why are you sitting in the corner in the back of a Starbucks, bro? And look at this person on their knees right here, like, holy, just gunshots going off inside the Starbucks. Right? And now they're just backing off, bonk, bonk, and they're still late. They're still letting it off, fam. And then they're out. Yo, bro, mod thing. Oh, another angle. Yes. Oh, shit. Gang. That is crazy. I don't play any games on stream, but if Kick wants to give me a deal, I will become a gamer. I ain't even playing. YouTube no plug. One says I live in MTL or I stay in MTL. Yo, bro. Right? Ty Rock and Roll says thought Starbucks was civilian lands with amnesty. No, bro. That's not the type. This is not only Tim Hortons that has this type of fuckery, right? Tim Hortons don't even have this type of fuckery because the organized crime guy ain't going to no damn Tim Hortons so that somebody can go get their order wrong. Organized crime man is going to Starbucks to go buy a $10 latte. Look how, bruh. Look how far in the corner they are, bro. They're so open, sitting ducks. This guy has his back to them, fam. Broski. This is crazy. Hold on. Let me just look. I gotta put it behind the wall here. Bumbaras. Hold on, let me bring this back. I gotta show you guys frozen stills. You know what I'm saying? Right here, where I put the where I stopped the camera for a second, is where they ran up, and now like there's nowhere to run for these guys. Like these guys are in the corner, like mans are just pause, having their way with them, bro. And then you got these guys over here, the civilians, just having their latte, their chai, whatever, ducking for their lives, fam. That is the craziest. I knew that I had to go over to that Reddit page there, MTL _hell. Bruh. I can't even put that on the screen. I was gonna see if I can put the end on the screen, but even at the end, with the everybody's just like murked off, bro. Damn. And he said multiple people got killed or shot. One I think it was one person killed. Bruh. I guess it's not safe in the Starbucks no more neither, bro. I'm taking my shit to go. I'm sorry, fam. I'm not sitting in the Starbucks. You know, there might be some kind of heavy ass player in there having a drink, and their ops see them in there. They know that they're in there on a regular, drinking expensive coffee. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, man, I don't know if there's anything else I could find on this story right here. It's still evolving, breaking news. I'll come back to this in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Bat wants to know what's that Reddit MTL page. Let me put it back up on the screen. Show them some love. Yo, MTL_hell. If y'all see this, show me some love, bro. I've been promoting y'all, man. This is the second time in less than 5 days that I've spoken about this page. It's called MTL or r/MT_hell. I keep on calling it MTL hell. MT_hell. It's MT hell. Holy. This page is crazy. It's Torontology en français. Nope. I remember that video. I'm not showing that on the screen. Mans are getting beat up in jail. They're showing niggas on the drill. They also do have interviews with Rap Politique and different people like that. But it's basically all the fuckery that you see on Torontology, but what in Montreal instead, right? Guys are fighting at school, all that shit that you see in the Toronto scene. Like, look, there's neg V64. I was gonna say V, and I was gonna say the number 64. It's an English podcast. Okay, I'm sorry. So the V4 niggas or the V64 niggas, that's what that means. That's what that translates to. There's neg V64 is the V64 niggas flex their guns, or V64B niggas flex their guns. And I'm not going to show that because they're really flexing guns. But they have other stuff on here too, right?
Damn, Spancy. Ce soir je roule avec mon Glock, si je catch un up, je l'envoie dans le sky. Peu importe son âge, sa taille, je le fais vanish dans la night.
Right? En français, drill en français. Block 6 Anjou, right? Salute to the people in Anjou, right? They got the wheelchair, the arrow, right? Versus 192 EGK STL. All right? Y'all could do that with that what you will, all right? You're welcome. I know Torontology is the place to be. Torontologist also the place to be. Also tap into the We Love Hip Hop Reddit page. But if you want to switch it up a little bit and start seeing what's going on in some other places, how the drill scene. I know there's also people who are members of the Philly drill. There's also another one, Chicagoology, obviously, right? Or Chiracology. So, you know, it just started in July. So if y'all want to find some high level fuckery, you know, you might need to use a translator for some of the stuff. There you go. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.